What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ant here again. I'm here with
Shernell.
Shernell. And Shernell, what do you do?
I am a health and wellness coach virtually.
Wow, virtual health and wellness coach.
Yes.
Awesome. What's the name of the program?
It's called Fusion Fit.
Fusion Fit.
Yes.
Okay, you want to tell us a little bit about Fusion Fit?
So Fusion Fit is a virtual online workout and nutrition program that I cater to women 40 plus, so 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and the age and the numbers go up. As we get older, we need specific details and specific guidelines in our fitness and health and wellness journey. And so that is what I decided that I wanted to teach. As a woman, in my 40s, I decided that that would go good because there's so many other trainers out there and health and wellness coaches out there that cater to the younger generation. But I wanted to have something for the older generation, to feel comfortable that, okay, so it's not an insanity workout, but it's something that's also just going to get you healthy and staying on the healthy path, especially in these times.
Absolutely. So is it focusing on fitness, or is it also focusing on diet as well?
It focuses on fitness as well as nutrition, detoxing the body, what to eat, what not to eat, and stuff like that. I have meal plans and meal prepping. I do meal prepping on Fridays, and we deliver on Mondays, or you pick up on Mondays.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So, you prepare the meals and then send them out to each person individually?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Cater to their specific needs and like allergies or anything like that, and that's how we go.
Awesome. Is there like a website or something that people can go to?
Well, right now you can visit my Instagram page. So that's fusion_creations_fusion fit.
Awesome. And what got you into this?
So my journey started back in Barbados. I'm originally from the island of Barbados. And coming up in the West Indies, Caribbean people, we love food. And we love to cook with all the wrong things. Let's just say that, And so I wanted to turn my family's diet around because they struggled with diabetes and all the chronic diseases, hypertension, etc. And so for me, I kept seeing myself turning into my grandmother or turning into my mother, and I didn't want to become that. So I started doing my research, and
Very important. Research is so important.
Yes. And I decided that I wanted to be on a more health and wellness path than anything else to see if I can, change my family's history and future. And so by doing so, I did. In my 20s, I got really ill, and the doctors in Barbados could not figure out what was wrong with me. It turned out, after doing so many tests, it was basically inflammation in my body that needed coming out. Again, we eat so much stuff and we are not working out, or we are not doing the right things. So after time, it accumulates in the body and it starts to cause problems. Mine started to cause problems earlier on in my life, that gave me that wake-up call. And I was very grateful because I was headed down the path of pre-diabetes, not knowing, so I was about to repeat my family's history. And that was something that I was struggling hard not to do. And so after discovering all of that, I decided that, I was jumping on the health and wellness train. I started working out. I started eating right. I would use lime. I would use cinnamon sticks. And I would use bay leaf. I would go in the backyard because we grew all these things on our kitchen garden in the backyard in Barbados.
That's amazing.
I would use all these things and I would combine them, hence a coconut water from the tree in the backyard, and I would make my own little concoctions and own little detoxes. And I went about like cleansing my body and, like just I wanted to be healthy. And so said, so done. The fitness, it came naturally to me because I used to dance.
Okay.
And so I started to feel better about myself and look better. And so I continued and I went and I became a certified trainer, personal trainer at first. Moving to New York, I met a fitness coach at Q Fitness, and he encouraged me because I used to go to the gym 7 days a week.
Wow. Wow.
So he encouraged me, why don't you pursue, becoming a health and wellness coach? And it was something that, it piqued my interest, but I was a little like shy. I was like, what am I gonna know about being a health and wellness coach? But I did it anyway. I became a health and wellness coach. 12 years later, I'm still here, still teaching. I went virtually, and I'm happy doing it. I'm passionate about helping women, like change their life, turn their life around, and focus on being the best that they can be.
Absolutely. That is a wonderful thing. Okay, so this 2020 has been a crazy year for everybody. I want to ask you, personally, how did COVID-19 affect you?
Well, COVID-19, it put a damper on, like going out there and getting the client and stuff like that. But because I had transitioned before COVID-19 virtually, it didn't have a great impact on like my business. I was already like working remotely, so I was fine on that aspect. But in another way, I couldn't get to see my family. I was very excited, to get that visit in with my mom and dad in Barbados, and turn of events.
Right.
I couldn't get to do that. But I've lost so many friends because of COVID-19. Very dear family members, very close friends.
Wow.
So that's how it affected me. And
you mean they passed away?
yes, they did.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Thank you very much. And one of the things that taught me is to really like check on your friends, check on your family, make sure that they're eating well, make sure that, even if they think that you're bugging them, always be in their ear, hey, did you get in that little walk today? Did you, get that checkup? Did you, maybe go for that run? Did you do your
Absolutely.
workout? Did you, eat those veggies today? Did you drink that water? How's your sugar levels going if they're like diabetic and stuff like that? Because a lot of my friends that I did lose, they had the chronic diseases. And this is something that really bugged me because this is what I teach.
Right.
And so that's how it affected me.
Wow.
More emotional and mental than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean, but to harp on what you said earlier, like it's very important to get that little bit of time in as far as like a workout. Like that changes the day dramatically.
Yeah.
When you wake up and you're like, okay, you know what? Even if it's something like I want to just do 3 sets of push-ups,
Yeah.
that can change the entire outcome of the day. You know?
Yeah.
Because now you're energized, it wakes you up, and then you feel like you've accomplished something in the morning. So
Yeah.
it's like, you feel great.
My morning routine would be yoga. That's my choice, or a dance workout because I love to dance. Coming shortly, I'm gonna start a dance challenge next week.
Wow.
For 14 days to see, how much weight like we can lose in 14 days from dancing. Just having fun with music and dancing, burning those calories and dancing, eating right, of course. Getting that little 15 minutes of dance and see how that goes. But my morning routine for me starting my day is like meditation. I have to have a great mindset
Yes.
because as I said before, like I like to teach, like a complete package. And I do cater to, like mental, physical, and emotional. I don't just teach physical. And a lot of my clients, they notice that it goes hand in hand. Like they will tell me, before I never thought about it like that. I never thought that if my mental wasn't right, like my physical is going to be off. Or I didn't think that if I was dealing with something emotionally, that I would struggle with my physical or my mental. And so once I started teaching that way, and believing that too myself, they saw a complete change in their lives, their body, and everything.
Absolutely.
It starts from within. That's how I teach. And so that's why I said, like, my start to the day is always like yoga or a dance workout. I love a good dance workout or yoga, one that I create, or sometimes I jump on a favorite instructor of mine and I watch that and I do my little 15 minutes. I'm really into island music, so I'm a soca girl. So I love soca music and I love soca dancing. So I might put on my favorite artists and I just go with it and I burn those calories, and that really gets me going and sets my mood for the entire day, like you just said. I don't see like a day for me without exercise. It's very important, very vital. As you said, set the rest of the day. It also, it energizes you, but you lose weight in the process, as well as you go out throughout the whole day. You're energized.
That's right.
And you got that workout in. So yeah.
I think meditation also really helps with breathing. Like if you do like a lot of jogging and stuff like that,
Yes.
like that
Your
meditation
lung
time,
capacity,
it helps you with the just staying calm and not hyperventilating while running. Because that's what happens a lot when you're jogging. Like people just start to hyperventilate and they can't breathe through their nose anymore.
It's true. It's true. You would be surprised, not just like jogging, but even like, especially since COVID-19 happened, a lot of people aren't moving. So they're in their house and you say, okay, we're going to do like jogging on the spot. And they're like huffing and puffing because they haven't been moving, So what you just said, so as you said, like a little dance workout or a little meditation, a little yoga, stretching the body, getting those, joints and the movement going and stuff like it sets a big difference for your entire day.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay. So also I wanted to ask you, I normally ask this question to
Sure.
everyone, is spirituality or religion, where do you stand when it comes to this?
Well, I'm a Christian.
Okay.
I was raised a Christian, and I'm a strong believer in everything God. And so, I always give God the glory first.
Yes.
You wake up in the morning, I say my prayers in the morning, and then I start my day. I came from a very religious family, and my upbringing is, you put God first in everything in life, and nothing fails. You will go through struggles. You will go through obstacles, but God picks you up and sets you back on that path. You have to walk in your purpose. He has your journey, set out for you and stuff like that, and you gotta like hear him when he's talking to you.
Right.
And recently I was saying to someone that I love, I kept having these dreams. I kept having like these nights where I couldn't sleep. Like I like a wake up call, like you're restless and you're supposed to be doing something else and stuff like that. So I said to the person, I said, what do you think it means? And he said, well, when God is talking to you, you have to stay still and listen. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna try to hear and listen and stuff like that. I would say that I went through like a spiritual awakening. One night I finished class I do yoga, meditative yoga on Thursday nights. And I finished class and I was sitting on the floor thinking.
Okay.
And as I was sitting on the floor thinking, like a voice came to me and told me and showed me exactly what I was supposed to be doing in the path that I'm supposed to be walking. And the next day I just went into action and I just did that. So I said all that to say there are a lot of people out there that don't believe in God and stuff like that. But I just feel, from my point of view, that He's the Creator, He's the Almighty, and I give Him thanks for my life and for everybody in my life, and for everything that I have and for everything that there is to come.
Absolutely.
So that's how I feel about it.
Absolutely. God is always with us,
Yes.
always present.
Always
That's right.
present.
That's right. That's right. That's amazing. So, do you have a story or anything uplifting that you would like to share with the people?
Well, when I came here, I worked every job known to men. But I have to tell, the world, you will face failure, you will face obstacles, you will face trials and tribulations. But one thing that I do know, once you are determined, you will always get up. You will always win, no matter what. I've been through so much. And I'm still here, still standing. So if I can do it, so can you. Fusion Fit says, you just gotta keep going and just strive to be the best you, no matter what. No excuses.
That is awesome advice. Absolutely. I mean, that is brilliant. Absolutely. You stick to it, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally and wholeheartedly agree with that.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Well, I would like to say hello to all my clients. Love you guys, and I always give thanks to you guys for always working out with Fusion Fit. I want to send a special shout out to my love. He knows who he is. I want to send a special shout out to my mom and dad in Barbados. I love you and I look forward to seeing you soon. And to everybody in the world, just get up and keep going and live your best life. Health and wellness in this time and in any time is very important. Fusion Fit says, get up and do it. No excuses.
Definitely. And Fusion Fit sounds like the perfect program for somebody that's not just trying to get right physically, but also mentally and spiritually.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you
today.
so much.
I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
All right. So until next time, y'all stay cool, stay safe. Peace.